Hello again. Today, I want you guys to see what we in the earlier lecture I showed you guys how to add data to your database through a PHP page that you made it in Dreamweaver. Now today what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to create a page that will have an image, price, and your categories that will go on top of it. And you don't want one image; you might want to have multiple images. So you already know that that will be done through a loop, but a loop that will have your data coming from a database. So let's start working on it. So we have a little shell already available that I made for you guys. Let's look at it. We have talked about it in class too. So the top page, this div tag. Let's look at its configuration. This div tag, width 900, height 900. You can change it however you want to do it. Doesn't really matter. Um, in here you have a div tag that will hold your image. Right here, this is the div tag. This is the div tag that is going to hold your image, and it has two div tags. One is for the image, and one on the bottom that is for your text and the prices. You can have two div tags if you would like, one for the price, one for the add to cart button, and you can have different colors to it. So let's do that too. So I will say div tag ID equal, and I will say add to cart, and then div tag goes here, and this will be my price. Now, how do I change the CSS? This CSS, as you know, this cell.css has been attached to it. So we'll go in here. You can create a new one if you would like. You can go here, add to price one, my price, and create one. So simply, this is a compound, so you can do it in ID. This will be my price ID. You're going to say OK, and you will go here, box. You will say width to be, let's say it's a small letter, so small word. So what we're going to do is we're going to say width to be about 45%, and we're going to make sure it's floating to the left. Hit apply, and as you see, the art add to cart already moved on top. Let's give it a type. Let's make the color to be red, and let's say it's on sale, so we'll do underline here, and font size will make it 12, and if I apply it, you will see it automatically gets applied to it. Hit OK and hit unexpected error occurred while trying to read style sheet. Okay, that's okay. It actually applied to it, so we will just go there and make sure it is being done the right way. Okay, so let's go back here to the design, and actually did not add it to it, so let's add it again. We want to do a new style sheet. We want to do an ID, and that ID is my price. Hit OK. Let's change the color to red. Hit apply. Font size 12. Hit apply. Box width to be 45%, and we want to float it to the left. Hit apply. Hit OK. There's a problem happening. So let's go to your cell and just do it ourselves. You want a div ID that says my price, correct? And we want the color to be red, and then we want width to be 45%. We want it to float it to the right, float it to the left, and we want the font size to be 12 pixels. That's all. Save it. Now this will apply. Now the next part is add to the cart one. We'll do it ourselves again. Add to cart, and we're just gonna make sure this is the right one. Add to cart. Okay, spelled correctly. Come here and we will copy exactly this, and we will change the color slightly. Color to, let's do it, we did red, so let's do blue. Okay, and then width to be 40, we had it 45%, so this will be 55%, floating to the left, and then also that's good. And if you see it, this is how it looks at this time. Now look is good. Now everything is looking good. Now let's upload it, and let's make sure we upload our CSS2. Okay, let's upload our CSS, and let's go here, refresh it. Apparently this did not work well. Let's go back here. I guess it is still taking that old CSS. Let's take that out. Okay, why is this? Okay, let's look up here. See what is it doing. This is probably not being uploaded right. Okay. Page source. You see, it's not uploading. The page is not being updated correctly. So we have to see where is this page being saved, and so this page is being saved at a wrong place. So we need to go back here. We'll save it in MDD 310 here. Update the links, sure. And also what I want to do is I want to come here and I want to change this file to MDD 310, this file, and save it. Upload this one. Come here, upload this one. Okay, now if I go here, there we go. Now it works better. Now this is done hard-coded, so we need to get it done through the database. We're going to follow the same process. We're going to go make sure we have our database selected properly. We're going to go here, select the record set, and first on top here we want to show all the categories. So I will say my categories, this connection, P categories, and I'm going to hit OK. And now I'm going to go here, and if you look at it, this is the LI that is going to be repeated over. So let's say, let's test it here. That says home, and I'm going to copy paste this LI a couple of times here so that you can see and upload it. Okay, it's waiting for the server. Cancel it. Okay, now I'm going to refresh it, and you'll see the home is appearing repeatedly. So that means that what I have to repeat here is this LI, nothing else. So first of all, a record set has been done, and if I go here and I delete this home, and under my bindings, in this record set, I click on this little arrow, and it will pop up these two categories. Take this category and put it right into this LI. So now, when I put this is not being repeated. This is only once. So let's upload it, and I'll show you how that looks. So now the shoes comes up here. I don't just want shoes, I want everything. So what I will do is I will highlight this li, just make sure you're highlighting only li, not ul or nav or anything, just li. Xerd, data objects, dynamic data, repeat regions, data objects, repeat region, and I want to see all of them, and it's from my categories, and hit OK. And you see that your loop starts here right before li, and it ends right after li. And voila, you have all of your categories here. Again, this is an example. You can use it whatever you want to use it for. Now let's work on your products. Now we have to create another record set, and this time it's going to say my products. This is the name. You can name it anything you want, my products, and you're going to hit OK. And now your product is going to go here, and as we discussed earlier in class that I'm using this P color as the image name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this image, only the name of it, not the extension, not the dot, only the name, and I'm going to take this P color and put it here. You will be changing it later to the P underscore file name or whatever you want to call it. But for this example, I'm using P color and I'm putting the image name up there. The next thing is the price. So if you look at it right here, the price goes here, and add to the cart. We'll work on that, how that's going to work. So now I'm going to upload this. I'm going to refresh this, and if you see image change, the price came from the database, but it's not being repeated. And as we have added only 2 products for now, what we need to do is this is the area that is going to be repeated, correct? So we're going to go insert data object, repeat region, exactly what we did earlier, but this time you might see an error, might not, and we'll look into it in a second. So I'm going to choose my category because this is my product, because I want to show my products. Hit OK, and voila, it did it perfectly. Save it, upload it to the server, and you will see it. I'm going to refresh this, and there you go. You have more products. Come here. So as you want to add more products to it, and if I go back here, and if I add more products, right now you see only 2 products. I can add more products, and you will see more products will keep adding more and more. You can change this record set to limit it to only 6. No, I'm kind of wrong place. Let's let it get done. Okay, let's cancel it. Okay, let's cancel this. We go to server behaviors, and if you see this repeat region for my products, if I double click on it, you will see that I'm choosing all records. I can choose only 6 records or 4 records, however many records I want to put it up on this side. So let's say if I don't have much space, I have only space for 1, 2, 3, 4 images on top, I will just limit it to 4 so that I don't get more than 4 images up there. But right now we have only 2 products, so it would not matter. And this will conclude our lecture. Hope to see you guys soon.